FIFA said the worst was behind them. Then Argentina versus Switzerland happened, and suddenly the same VAR questions that wouldn't go away are back, louder this time, because now it's not just one match, it's a pattern that fans can no longer ignore. Switzerland arrived at this game as the disciplined underdog everyone expected to make life difficult, not the team expected to expose a system. For long stretches, that's exactly what they did. A compact low-block, disciplined pressing triggers, set pieces drilled to perfection. Switzerland frustrated Argentina for the better part of an hour, and when they finally broke through with a scrappy, hard-earned equalizer, the celebration lasted all of 90 seconds before the review booth intervened. The replay showed contact in the build-up, marginal, the kind of contact referees had been instructed all tournament to play through. Switzerland's goal was wiped off the board, and just like that, the story of the match changed from underdog holds its own to underdog gets denied by the same system everyone's been complaining about for weeks. Here's why that single decision landed so hard. This wasn't an isolated call in a vacuum. It was the latest in a string of similar reviews that have all broken the same direction this tournament. Analysts who track officiating patterns pointed out that the threshold for what counts as reviewable contact seems to shift depending on who's attacking and who's defending. When Argentina attacks, marginal contact gets buried. When Argentina is denied a goal, the same level of contact suddenly gets excavated frame by frame. Switzerland's manager didn't hide his frustration afterward, saying his team had earned that goal with the exact kind of pressing football FIFA had praised all tournament, only to see it taken away by a standard that wasn't applied consistently anywhere else in the match. One of his players went further, pointing out that Argentina had been allowed similar contact in their own build-up minutes earlier without so much as a review. Now, to be fair, that's not quite the full picture. The two situations weren't identical. The Argentina passage of play the Swiss player referenced happened in open midfield, away from the immediate build-up to a shot, which under the actual letter of the law puts it outside the review window entirely. It's a legitimate distinction, even if it feels unsatisfying to a team that just watched its equalizer disappear. But here's what makes this different from a simple case of rules are rules. Argentina went on to score twice more in the final 20 minutes, capitalizing on a Swiss side that visibly lost its shape and its belief the moment that goal was disallowed. You could see it happen in real time. The compact structure that had held for an hour started stretching, gaps opened up that hadn't existed before, and Argentina's front line, sharp and clinical all tournament, punished it without mercy. That's not officiating. That's a team with more individual quality capitalizing on a mental blow. So where does the truth sit? Probably somewhere uncomfortable in the middle, same as it usually does. The disallowed goal was defensible under the letter of the law. It was also part of a wider pattern that has already cost FIFA enormous credibility with fans who've watched call after call break the same direction across multiple matches now. Individually, each decision has an explanation. Collectively, they've built something that looks a lot like a trend, whether or not that was ever the intention, and that's precisely FIFA's nightmare. Not one bad call. Those happen in every tournament, in every sport, and nobody expects perfection. The nightmare is a credibility problem that's now bigger than any single referee or any single match. Every marginal decision involving a major nation gets read through the lens of everything that's happened before it. A borderline call that would have been a footnote in any other World Cup is now Exhibit A in a case fans have already decided the verdict on. Switzerland leaves this match with genuine pride and a legitimate grievance, even if the letter of the law technically protects the officials. Argentina moves on deeper into the knockout stage, chasing history, trailing a controversy that keeps growing with every round instead of fading the way these things usually do. FIFA can point to the rulebook all it wants. What it can't do is point to consistency, and until that changes, every close call from here to the final will get read the exact same way, as confirmation of something fans already believe, whether the officials intended it or not.